All right, everyone, I'm on a walk. Currently, it's Monday, November 3rd. I didn't record it after work because it's getting old, me posting all that on YouTube with just me in the car talking about nothing. So, I don't know, I just want to get a quick update here. I'm on the walk right now. I'm just thinking about life. And here's one thing I do every walk. I do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method to, ground me back down to the present moment. So, first thing I do is what are 5 things that I currently see while I'm walking? I just take a glance around and I'm like, all right, well, I start to notice things too. So, for example, I'm like, oh, well, I see the orange and brown mountain, but now it's dead. It's a dead mountain now. Fall's here. It's in the midst of fall. All the wind's crazy. No, the mountains look barren now because all the leaves have blown off the trees. That's just one example. Then I'm like, oh, that's the preschool I used to go to as a child and I have fond memories of. And I'm like, all right, what else do I see? I see people's vehicles. I see the green grass, still green. And it allows me to notice things in nature that I don't really get when I'm sitting at a desk all day or in my house. I'm starting to note things down in my brain when like seasons changing, the nature and of where I live. The fourth thing is, what do I hear? 4 things I hear. So it could be the gravel underneath my feet as I walk. I hear the train at a distance. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. I can hear the birds singing. I can hear the whistling of the leaves in the wind, stuff like that, And then another thing is 3 things that I feel. To be physically or mentally, I go with physically. So right now it's pretty chilly out. I can feel the chilliness of the wind. I feel the exhaustion of my feet from walking for a little bit here. And I feel kind of mentally drained from the day, having put on a show for the co-workers, and I don't know. Then I do, and then it goes on, but I just wanted to give a little thing. Like, I think the one thing, I usually don't go past 3, but because I'm walking, like, number 1 would be like, what's something that you taste? It engages all the 5 senses and it brings you back down to reality of life. But I just wanted to share that and get it on record that what I do, maybe I'll forget it in the future, but I like to do that when I walk, just after a long day of work, so I am better. I feel better. I don't know. I like to listen to podcasts too, but where I live, the cellular service cuts in and out, and I don't have YouTube Premium, so it just sits there and loads as I walk, and I guess that's all right because walking engages your thoughts and your mind, and I think about the day, and then I start to think about the future and all this other stuff. So that technique there kind of brings me back to the present, and then I start to wander off again in my brain. But it's just a nice little, I do it for, probably takes me like 5 to 10 minutes, but those 5 to 10 minutes, I really feel at peace. I don't know. I wonder if I can flip the camera. Can't, but there's the moon looks pretty great right now. Looks pretty full. I'm gonna stop here and see if I can zoom in. I can't zoom in. Okay, well, looks pretty cool. That sunset. Sunset's this way. The moon's this way. And I don't know, it just looks cool. Anyways, it was a long day. You see the mountains in the distance there. They're pretty brown. I can't flip the camera on this thing, but whatever. All right, just want to get that out there. Switching a little more. I'm in work right now, and I was just staring out. We have these back windows. Actually, I'll just show you. And sometimes I like to stand back here and stare out the window. can't really show it, but I don't know if you saw it, but I stare out and look at the mountains, look at traffic as it goes by, and I just stare at some of the homes, and I'm just like, it makes me realize how small and insignificant everything kind of is. I don't know. It's like everyone is living their own life right now. I'm just watching traffic go by. I'm like, well, I wonder what they're up to or where they're headed or what's on their mind, you know. My problems are nothing compared to what other people's problems are. I guess, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I sit out here for a minute and eat my snack and just stare out because I saw from, I don't know, some Instagram post or something that it's good to look away from your screen for about a minute or two and look at something far away for a bit. That's what I kind of do. I do it twice a day. I go around 10 and around 2 o'clock, just stare at the back window for a minute and think and clear my mind from work. But I try to get that out there. Just staring out and seeing some homes. I'm just like, there's a lot of people out here, and I don't know everyone. I don't know anything about anyone around here, and I've lived here for almost 22 years now. Almost 23 years, I mean. I don't know. It's crazy. Here's me in my work fit. Alright. Well, anyway, just had to get that out there. Today is Tuesday, November 4th. Just had my young professionals meeting in the morning. It went alright. Didn't say too much. But here I am. Let's get it. Tuesday's halfway done right now. So it's noon. So alright. Currently on a walk. I was just on a walk and listening to podcasts and stuff like that. And I stumbled upon a voting booth. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot today was the day to vote. I think it's just local election for stuff like school board and district judges and stuff like that. Forgot about it. And I was wearing this polar bear hat. I was just like, oh, well, I'm going to have to go in there and vote, and these people are out to see me. And it made me realize, I'm like, I don't care what other people think. And actually, those people that saw me thought it was pretty cool. I don't know. I thought in my head, I'm like, oh, this is going to suck. I'm like, oh, I look like a dork right now walking. I was just supposed to go on a speed walk, and I forgot today was the day to vote. And I walk up, I'm like, well, it doesn't matter if what I look like. I think I look pretty cool now. Can't boost my confidence there, but had to talk about that a little bit, just because in the end, you have the freedom to do whatever you want, obviously within moral standards, but it doesn't matter, you know. You got one life to live. Screw it. Wear the silly hat and keep you warm, and I'm gonna go for a walk and live healthy. All right, I just wanted to share that. Okay, I'm here at work. I haven't done anything in a while because everyone's busy doing stuff. Yeah, I don't want to bug them. I'm scrolling Instagram Reels and just like sitting here behind the desk, my computer, when I could be, you know, experiencing life, going out and living and learning new stuff. I'm just stuck here. Really depresses me. I don't know what to do about it. Figuring it out, but this is not life. I'm sitting behind a computer screen. There's no way I'll be doing this for 40 years. Today's Wednesday, November 5th. Halfway through the week. You can see the spirit in my eyes. It's just not like I'm putting on a show or anything. This is just how it is. I feel like there's so much more to life than sitting here. Could be going out, exploring, traveling, meet new people, different cultures, different foods. Even in America, I could do that. There's different culture everywhere. But I don't know. I leave in 30 minutes, so just gotta stick it out till then. But just want to give an update. It's Wednesday. Let's get it, I guess. Alright, today is Thursday, November 6th. Today at work was alright. It's currently 9:30. Forgot to record. And I was like, I'll just record after I had the movies. I went to go see Predator Badland, whatever, with my dad. It was a pretty good movie. I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. Good story. On the way home, I was just looking out the window, looking at the stars and the moons. Makes me feel very insignificant. I don't know. And it makes me question what is true and what is not true. Here's what I believe to be true. I believe to be true that the earth is round. Okay, I'll start there. The moon is real. But I don't think we've been to the moon yet. I don't think humans have touched the moon yet. That's what I believe to be true so far. And I believe that those stars are millions of miles away. I feel like that's true. What else was on my mind was, it's crazy how everything came into place. It just proves God is real. How did Earth line up so direct with a moon that creates tides to create us in life? Like, the Earth is in a perfect spot in orbit around the sun to where we can exist in the solar rays or whatever they're called. Doesn't affect us as heavily as it does with closer planets. It doesn't affect us with the farther away ones either, how they're so cold and stuff. And it's just crazy how rare the circumstances are for us to be here on Earth. And when I was looking at the moon, I was just thinking, I'm like, I feel like I need my future wife to be able to, I want to go stargazing at some point. I don't know. Sounds kind of cringe, but I want my future wife to be able to look up at the stars and question the same things and have these deep thoughts just as me. Because proves we'd be on the same wavelength. I don't know. I was thinking that I'm like, they have to be able to do this and have these deep convos with me. Because there's no way I'd be able to survive without having these deep conversations. I think it's a good thing that I question reality, because that's what makes us human. Questioning things, and it just shows your maturity too, of your knowledge of understanding everything. Like, you have to literally question everything. And I'm getting too deep right now, but I don't know. I do question reality. I feel like, this is what I kind of want to believe. I don't even know if it's true. Like I just said earlier, I want to believe that the earth is round. I want to believe the moon is real and the sun's real, and they're round and they're existing, and we're all here for a purpose that God gave us. That's what I believe. Do I know that to be true? I don't know. I have faith in it. I have faith that it's true. But it's just fascinating that these things are so far away, yet they matter so much in the grand scheme of things, of our understanding of reality. We exist in a small solar system, which, like, how does someone figure that? How did we figure that out? Like, what came to that determination to think so broad to figure out that we live in a solar system which lives in a galaxy. It's like we're like a tiny part of a galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, I think, right? I don't get it. And if there wasn't so much light pollution in the world, like we'd be able to see that. Like I want to travel to like Alaska or something, or Iceland, and see the northern lights or whatever, because that's just fascinating to me. And you'd be able to, there's not so much light pollution up there, you'd be able to see a lot of the stars that consist of the Milky Way. I don't know. Just some deep thoughts. Every time I look at the moon, I get this feeling. It's like, I feel like this is the origin of it. I got this weird, I don't know how to describe it. It's this feeling of insignificance, though. And I got this feeling when I watched this movie called Gravity. It has George Clooney and this other pretty famous woman that are the main characters in it, but this movie called Gravity. And that's the first time I felt this feeling of insignificance. This person getting trapped up in space, a movie about a person getting trapped in space. And every time I look at the moon and the stars, I think about that movie slightly, but I get that feeling of insignificance again. I don't know, and that makes me question a lot of things in life. I don't know. Alright, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on space and moon and stuff. It's getting late, I gotta get to bed and go finish out the week. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's get it. I'll update you guys tomorrow on what's going on, but yeah, when I was talking there for a little bit, I was looking out at the moon, and I don't know. Alright, well, catch you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone, today is Friday, November 7th. Man, this week went quick. This could be my third vlog here coming up. I'm at the edit it Sunday. I was sitting around the lunch table today, and I was just thinking how time's moving so fast. And I don't know how to slow it down. I saw some things online about, taking different routes to work and taking it slower with life, like thinking slow and trying to be in the present moment. But when I become in the present moment, that's when time goes so fast. I don't know how to describe it, but time's been moving too quick. It's already November. I started working where I work 6 months ago now. What the heck? What the heck? I graduated over 6 months ago. And every day feels the same. I feel like I'm going crazy, but I'm not. I know, everything's fine. My goal right now is to just pay off debt when I'm home. I'm staying home. Pay off debt as much as I can so I can get out of debt. But I just wanted to make a note on here that I feel like time is moving so quick. It is. Ever since I got out of college, I thought college was quick. Man, this work life, it's going way faster than I expected it to be. Maybe that's why I'm struggling so much right now. But I'm hanging in there. I got the routine down. It's just that, I don't know. I just feel like I can't. I just need to slow down enough so I can enjoy it a little bit. I just been working, and then the weekend comes, and then I'm right back to it. And it's just, the weekend doesn't even exist to me. It's just, it happens too quick that I don't even comprehend what happens. Yes, I use my time wisely. I go to the gym every day. I have a routine. And on the weekends, I try to relax, but I got some stuff going on. I get stuff done during the weekend that I need to get done, but it's just, I don't feel like I don't have enough time. I don't know, because whenever if I have a day off or something, which I haven't had in a while, but I remember, in college, when I was just home all day doing nothing, and everyone else is out doing stuff and progressing in life, I felt like a bum. But now, if I had a day off now, and I did that, I'd feel like I'm missing out on life. I feel like I bombed too, and not missing out on life. because I'm not earning, I'm not progressing. I don't know. I had to get that out there. I'm gonna try to enjoy this Friday. Doing some laundry right now. I just got back from the gym, did back and by. I'm a little sore because I was raking Wednesday and I was pissed because I had to go out and do stuff, but I had to go rake. My dad was pissed for some reason. He was being annoying. And I had to go rake, and I just overexerted myself, and I think I pulled something in my back, but I'll recover. I don't know. Been listening to some Limp Bizkit recently. That the album I have on my wall over there. I'll show you. I got some vinyls on my wall. I'm gonna do a room tour at some point, but this vinyl here, 1999 one, is the best. But yeah, at some point I'm gonna do a room tour. That's a good idea, just so I have it on record of what I have in my room at the time. All right, well, I just want to get that off my chest. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Saturday. All right, today's Saturday, November, I forget, I think it's 9th or whatever. Saturday, it's a good day. Did a lot today. Started the day off. Woke up, had some good dinosaur oatmeal, it's called. What else? Then I played some video games, played some college football before I had to leave for my haircut. Which you can tell wasn't too big of a cut. Like, she didn't cut this stuff down at all. So I was thinking about my dad cutting like the back and my ears when he gets back. They're in St. Mary's, my family, except for my sister. She's like college. That's what I started the day with. Got a haircut, went to the gym, got home, went for a good walk, was listening to there's this new Elon Musk and Joe Rogan podcast I was listening to. I'm not even done with it yet. I have like 30 minutes left. It's like 3 hours long. But I was listening to that on the walk, and I had to go rake the dish out because I didn't go up to St. Mary's to see my grandparents. Got that done. I was a little sore from Wednesday. What else? Cleaned my bathroom up, vacuumed the steps, played some college football again. Now I'm in the hot tub. Before I got in the hot tub, I was watching the Penn State Indiana game. Penn State was up. They're up by 4 points. There's like a minute left. I think like 2 minutes left, less than 2 minutes left in the game. Indiana just drives down the field. There's 30 seconds left. Score impossible touchdown, which, it was a touchdown. The guy got his foot in, his 1 foot barely. It was crazy. I'm like, well, I got to decompress and go in the hot tub. So that's where I'm at now. That's the current status of what I'm doing. Later on, I think I'm going to hang with Ryan. Not sure if Wyatt's coming to hang out, but spend some time with some friends. And I'll be sure to edit the video tomorrow. No thoughts came to mind today. It's just interesting hearing what Elon Musk has to say on the podcast. He's talking about some advancements they're doing and how corrupt the government kind of is, and the advancements being like Tesla and all that, like different cars. They were talking about like a flying car in there or something, which in the future, if that's true, that'd be cool. It's like an electric flying car or something. Didn't really get into the specifics about it, but he mentioned it, which I hope it turns out pretty good. He said he's going to release it in a couple months, so that'd be cool to see that. He's talking about DOJ and cutting spending, like other stuff like that, and SpaceX and how the rockets move and all that, and it's interesting stuff. It's good to hear from an intellectual. It's fascinating, kind of, and yeah. So that's Saturday. I'll be sure to edit tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so this will be my 3rd vlog. Let's get it. See you guys on Monday for start of week 4.